There are plenty of fitness tracking devices available these days, and Jawbone's Up series has been one of our go-to favorites. Now in its third generation, the up3 is more capable than ever before. But unlike the Fitbit and Withings products of this world, which are better suited to those who want to track exercise, Jawbone's aim is slightly different. It's more interested in the time spent inactive and encouraging you to reduce this time. We've been spending some weeks with the Jawbone up3 to see how effective it is and whether, like its predecessors, it can maintain its place as one of the hottest activity trackers around. Great design. The Jawbone up3 is by far one of the best looking activity trackers out there. It's slim, sophisticated, not too big or small, and sits nicely on the wrist. It measures just 9.3 mm at its thickest and weighs only 29 g, so it's barely noticeable when worn. There are a couple of different styles available, an all-black model, as shown, or a black and silver model. Once it was on, we didn't take it off, not even for showering. Don't worry, it's splash-proof, or when wearing smarter clothing. It's suitable for all situations. The majority of the Jawbone up3 is rubber, but there is a hard plastic section that sits on the top of the wrist. This has a diagonally ridged detail that's slightly raised, which looks good, but from a practicality point of view means the device is prone to picking up scrapes. Ours lost some of its external coating within the first couple of weeks, which isn't great. The hard plastic section isn't a proper screen display, as such, but there are 3 notification icons beneath it, comprising a walking man, speech bubble, and a moon, which light up red, white and blue, respectively. We will go into a little more detail about these later. When it comes to securing the up3, Jawbone has taken a slightly unconventional approach by using a small metal Jawbone branded bracket that moves along the rubber band, while the 2 ends of the band feature a loop and a clip. As the clip end threads through the loop and then slides sideways into the bracket on the band, it's awkward to get the bracket in the right place to ensure the best fit to begin with. We found the up3 detached every so often too, waking up with it dangling off our wrists several times. It looks good, but it certainly isn't the most secure fastening of the activity trackers available out there. On the underside of the band there are 5 gold color square sensors, each measuring around 5 mm wide and sitting slightly raised within the textured rubber. Interestingly, the underside of the band is only textured on the side with the sensors and not the other, but this doesn't impact comfort. The sensors are split up into 2 groups of 2 on the band itself, with the space between them being the extent of how far the bracket can move to vary the size of the up3. Jawbone says it will fit wrists between 140 mm to 190 mm. The 5th sensor sits on